Relationship with Russian President Putin look like?
We are a member of the NATO alliance. We are also a country that has applied for membership to the European Union. Therefore, we will turn towards the West and towards Western civilization. Of course, we would like to have good relations with Russia. We have many business people working there. But we do not think Russia's invasion of Ukraine is right, and we do not accept it.
Turkey is the second largest military force in NATO, and also, Turkey is not part of the European Union, but is ready to become part of the BRICS organization. You know, that organization of autocrats, made to counterbalance the economic organization of democratic countries, the G7. Turkey is in a state of serious dependence on Russia. And thanks to a favorable demographic, Turkey was in a position to reach an increase in gas consumption and 15% per year. Not having resources of this size, but having a neighbor who is ready to solve such problems. Being next to Russia, this is dangerously happening. One of the most important NATO countries is terribly dependent on Russian gas. Do you know how much? Turkey is 75% dependent on Russian gas. Moreover, they have just inaugurated a nuclear power plant with the support, technology, and consent of Russia. This makes her dependent on it for decades. That explains the conflict in the Mediterranean over gas with Greece, where they claim that they should also exploit. Turkey, from an energetic point of view, is doing terribly, and this thing puts this big country in the possession of Russia. In short, it is NATO's greatest vulnerability at the moment. This is why the upcoming elections matter so much, so let's explain what's going on. Turkey is in a dramatic economic situation, worse than when he took over as Prime Minister. When inflation was at 40%, now it has exceeded 180%, and because they don't accept interest rates going up, there's no question of them ever going down. And not only did it not increase interest rates, but unlike 2021, they were halved in 2 years. From 19%, they reached 10%. The Turkish lira fell in value dramatically. How dramatic? Well, the money raised is now worth 1/10 of what it was worth 10 years ago. Shortly before the 2018 election, £5 bought $1. Now you need 4 times as much. It doesn't seem like something successful. Add to that the misfortune of a few months ago, when 50,000 people died in the earthquake. You will say that it is a natural misfortune that cannot be prevented. Sure, but the effects can be predicted, can be adjusted.
The first excavator had only just arrived.
What Erdogan is accused of is the real estate mafia that allowed such fragile constructions in an area where 2 tectonic plates meet, and he is criticized for his intervention, which was as disastrous as the earthquake. This in the conditions in which the Turkish state has collected billions since 1999, since the previous earthquake of this size, charged in the form of an additional property tax. When I say billions, I mean over $16 billion. There are 3 possible counter-candidates of the other party, from AK party, 2 of them remarkable and 1 that Erdogan kept beating, but in the current conditions, he could also lose to him. He sentenced one of the redoubtables to prison, İmamoğlu, the mayor of Istanbul.
İstanbul, Türkiye'nin yıldızı, dolu dizgin geliyor İmamoğlu. 16 milyon yanında şehri İstanbul kentinde yürü önümüzden İmamoğlu. 16 milyon yanında şehri İstanbul kentinde.
And the other, the mayor of the capital Ankara, Mansur Yilmaz, let Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu be the one. Opposition parties rallied behind the third candidate, Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu.
Mr. Kılıçdaroğlu has actually made
Kılıçdaroğlu.
He has lost to Erdogan 3 times so far. He knows how to lose.
Bye bye Kemal.
Mr. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, drink as much as you want. You can drink a full keg of beer, but even that will not help you. My nation will not give the floor to an alcoholic, a drunkard.
Kılıçdaroğlu is like Erdogan, only the other way around. He's the kind that doesn't inspire you with strength, but he goes on the idea that he is the one who will unite the country, which is extremely divided now. They thought that you need a softer figure. It seems so far they were wrong.
What is the biggest change people here in Turkey will see if you win the presidency?
We will fulfill people's longing for democracy. That's the biggest change, and it won't only be seen here in Turkey, but by the whole world.
However, it turned out that Turks like a different kind of leader. Turks like leaders who inspire power, not peace. He seems destined to lose. With a country almost economically ruined, with entire cities laid to the ground because of the condition in which they were built, Erdogan still seems the first option. One of them promises to go west, promises to continue joining the European Union.
We will turn Turkey's foreign policy around 180 degrees. We'll bring all the democratic rules stipulated by the European Union to our country. The leaders of our six-party opposition alliance have agreed on all the arrangements that need to be made.
İstanbul bunlardan çok çekti. Artık yeter.
The other one seems to be in a car that pulls east. It seems that autocracies will win in Turkey. The world is in a fight between democrats and autocrats. Turkey seems to propose the autocratic camp, but let's see.
Bay bay Kemal.
Mr. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, drink as much as you want.
But let's see how it ends. The fight is not over. Subscribe to this channel. Cool things are coming. Thank you.